KF4DT. We okay. We okay. Big backwoods to the face. We okay. My niggas gon' be straight. If I had to make a call, you might get erased. We okay. We okay. Big backwoods to the face. We okay. My niggas gon' be straight. If I had to make a call, you might get erased. I'm okay. We okay. These backwoods to the face. Homie told me we okay. I told homie let's get paid. What he say? We okay. They ask how I'm doing. All I gotta say, I'm okay. Getting by in my city where they say music is my life. What else can I say? People waiting on me, but so many also hate. I can tell by the look upon their face. Cause right now we okay. Homie said we good, so we straight. Bottle blow up now. Homies out the way. And get on, get paid. I got a feeling, it might be changed, but I know I'll be okay.
We okay. Happy Friday, you all. Welcome to the Bornrich Show right here on the IntellectualRadio.com with our phenomenal engineer Earl Renfree and Wanda. I am so happy to be back, you all. It seems like I haven't been here forever. I was sick, and I'm so happy that I'm doing better. Oh my God, it was such a slow process. But I'm glad I didn't have the vid, but I did have pneumonia. But I'm clear and I'm good and I'm blessed. I'm still trying to get my energy up, but I'm glad that I'm feeling better. It feels good to be outside in the sun and getting fresh air. So hopefully you all are doing well. Again, thank you so much for joining the show on today. Rich will be out today, but he'll be calling in soon. I wanted to make sure that I remind everyone that surviving through the storm is still out. You all could go on Amazon. You all could hit him in his DMs and order the book. Again, I know I just really love the story about him, being 10 years old and having to go out and help put food on the table. His dad had him out there gambling at 8 years old, hit and made $8,000. And then him even overcoming a gambling habit. And it started from that early age. It was the seed planted, but he was delivered from a gambling habit. Great family man. You all make sure that you keep in mind August the 13th is the Forever Grateful Awards. You all will be giving more details about that, but you all make sure that you get tickets. Hey, when I put the ticket information out, you can call me, inbox me. We're gonna give you all the information, so you go get your tickets for me, and you might win a prize or something. So you all make sure you just have your minds together for that day. It's gonna be a phenomenal event. And I also want to shout out Michael, which is AKA I Said It. I was privileged to be a part of a women's panel, the first live taping of the of Michael. He has a show every month that's dedicated to women, and I was just honored to be a part of that. I was one of the celebrity guests. They make you feel like a celebrity. I was one of the guests on the show. It's going to be premiering on cable, and we did a live taping. I met some phenomenal women. I just love events that promote togetherness and not cattiness and not being against each other, competition, but we all were able to tell one another stories and give one another's opinions about just life experiences, different subjects like divorce and mental health, and having a great self-image. I mean, it was so many phenomenal ladies that was actresses, producers. They had their own shows. They had their own clothing lines. I mean, I was just so glad to be in the room with some phenomenal women. And again, happy anniversary to I Said It, uh, the women's round table talk. It's not the round table talk. I always call it the round table talk. It's called From Her Point of View Talk Show by I Said It Management, and they have the show on every once a month on every Thursday. They call everybody celebrities. So they have different like survivors that was sex trafficked, and actors, people that was working with Tyler Perry, and he's been doing this thing for a long time. I'm sure Earl probably know him too. He know Earl all the really really well. So I just am again was so honored to be a part of that panel. It was such a powerful panel, and it was such a different age ranges and different experiences. I love that was in the room. So you all make sure you check that out every month on I Said It YouTube channel. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back and talk about Donald Trump. And I have some other topics that I want to touch on with y'all. So make sure if you would like to call in at 708-223-8953, 708-223-8953 to be a part of the conversation. Thank you, and come right back.
KF-ODT. We okay. We okay. We okay. Big backwoods to the face. We okay. My niggas gon' be straight. If I had to make a call, you might get erased. We okay. We okay. We okay. Big backwoods to the face. We okay. My niggas gon' be straight. If I had to make a call, you might get erased. I'm okay. I'm okay. We okay. We okay. These backwoods to the face. Homie told me we okay. I told homie let's get paid. What he say? We okay. They ask how I'm doing. All I gotta say, I'm okay. Getting by in my city where they say music is my life. What else can I say? People waiting on me, but so many also hate. I can tell by the look upon their face. Cause right now we okay. Homie said we good, so we straight. Bottle blow up now. Homies out the way. Get on, get paid. I got a feeling, it might be changed, but I know I'll be okay. 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 We okay. Did nobody help? Nobody help. We okay. Can't even help. We okay. 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 Big backwoods to the face. To the face. We okay. We okay. My niggas gon' be straight. If I had to make a call, might get erased. We okay. We okay. We okay. We okay. Big backwoods to the face. To the face. We okay. My niggas gon' be straight. If I had to make a call, might get erased.
We okay. Just know that you okay, everybody. Trouble don't last always. We always like to start and put that message with that song. Don Chris, you all make sure you check him out on our show, because we want to promote encouragement. We want you all to know it's good to hear that we okay and trouble don't last always, even though we know, because life happens. And if you're a certain age, and even if you're young, yeah, people always say, what kids got to worry about? They don't pay no bills. Kids go through a lot. Some kids have children at 5 have experienced more things in their life than a 30, 40, 50, 60-year old. So I don't really agree with that. Kids go through a lot. They deal with a lot. um, Sometimes they don't tell you. They deal with a lot at school, a lot at with like these kids deal. They are open. They are open, and not only that, they have a lot of stuff like social media that that opens the door to certain things that back in the day kids probably didn't have a chance to know about. That's why I feel like and that's what they said, even why more kids commit suicide, because they could look on the internet and other kids are influencing them, and they be like, well, maybe I need to do the same thing that they did, because they experiencing the same thing. You back in the day, you didn't hear about kids committing suicide because they were bullied. You just, dealt with it. Sometimes you just deal with it until after it's over. I never ever thought to kill myself. But these kids are exposed to so much, and sometimes even their homes are not a good and healthy place to be. So stop telling them kids they don't got nothing to worry about. They don't pay bills. It's a lot of things to life other than paying bills. But yeah, you just know that we are okay. And I wanted to talk about, maybe you could chime in on this too, Earl, about Trump's convictions, charges, and how they letting this man still run for president, and he's a criminal. He could still run for president, and he is a criminal. Now you got people out here that has not even done half of the things that he's done, and they can't even vote. Somebody said if you can be a felon and be president, they need to remove felons off of all job application, rental applications, and professional certifications. If the highest position in the land can be taken by a felon, all positions should follow suit. What you think about that?
I think that is 100% correct. But my attitude about Trump is personally, to be honest with you, I don't care about his hundreds of crimes. To be honest with you, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I really don't care because he do what white rich men do all the time, right? But what I do care about is the fact that millions of people died when he was in office. I do care
That's true.
about that. People forget about that. The hospitals were overcrowded. They had to put out freaking refrigerator trucks to put dead bodies in. They had dead bodies on the floor. My job, right, had to be shut down and was turned into a hospital, right? And this is all because of Trump. Now, people say, well, Trump sitting out there stealing his money. Yeah, but because of him, your aunt died, and your cousin died, and your best friend died. You remember that? People forget about that.
Yes.
Do you remember that the whole freaking country was shut down? Do you remember that you couldn't even go outside? People talking, well, the prices weren't so high. But check this out. Remember when you couldn't even buy toilet tissue? And you couldn't even buy freaking wipes? And you couldn't
Water.
even buy bleach? And you couldn't even buy water? You remember that? At
Yes,
least now you can buy bleach and water. Remember that? You couldn't even buy
I
bleach.
remember.
You couldn't find bleach nowhere.
No, they
You know what
was
I'm
fighting
saying?
in the stores.
So see, people forget about that. And see, you're naive if you think it can't happen again. It can happen again, and it could be worse, right? And so that's what I care about. The fact that under
Exactly.
your watch, millions of people died. I
Yeah.
mean, died. And for that, you would never, ever, ever get my vote. If the vote for that man would be spitting in the face of all those people who died due to his negligence, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
That was great. I agree with that. And then also what he brought out, and it still is out to this day, is it's like we knew racism existed, but when he got in office, the spirit of hate just
Oh my
was
God.
so prevalent around, and so many of our vanilla people was approaching black
It's
people
crazy. You
and pulling
got
guns
guns
on
on
them
them?
and
Right.
telling them to get out the
Insane.
neighborhood. And it has not been the same before. They wasn't doing
No,
that.
it
They was
hasn't been the
really in
same during
hiding.
Trump. Yeah.
I saw a lot of celebrities that I didn't think were, on that train, the racism train. They all came out.
Yep.
They all came out. So the spirit of hate really, only people, the spirit of hate, let me finish that, really came out when Trump was in office.
And
Now,
think about the fact that all the violence that surrounds him.
oh
I
my
mean,
God.
why did they have to give him a gag order during the trial? Why?
Yeah.
Because they were threatening the jurors. Come on now.
Yeah.
Who wants a president? I mean, it's like a mob boss, you know? And people say, well, these people who vote for Trump, they're a part of a cult. You know what I say? No, they're part of a mob.
Exactly. Yes, a mob that has been around for hundreds and hundreds of years. His father was, and his facts was in the KKK. And how do you think that one rub off on him? He was definitely like before this, because we didn't really see. We just seen him on The Apprentice, and we really didn't see the
And you
real
know
him.
what? I have a question. Do you really think Trump cares about people? That man cares about
Oh,
not going to
not at
jail.
all.
You really think he cares about being president
No,
and serving this country and serving the people? Hell
no.
no. He cares about Trump.
That's it. And
Trump.
he's not even like, when I see him, he's not even smart. You
No.
get what I'm saying? Whoever it's like he's a pup. He's allowing. I believe he have his views, but also I believe he's allowing people to be he's like a puppeteer, and those beliefs and the things that he believe in. I'm like, wow, I don't even think he really care about his family like that, let alone the world. I really, really, really don't, because his sons went down with him and everything.
And you can't count the amount of crimes that he has committed.
No.
You just can't count them.
You
and
really
you would still
can't.
want to vote for this man?
Exactly.
Are you freaking serious?
You know why?
It makes no sense.
The poor mentality of our people. All he did was throw out some stimulus checks.
After he killed your aunt.
After he killed aunt and uncle. Okay? After he allowed those things to happen, all people are worried about is those stimulus checks. I'm telling you, the poor people. I'm not rich, but that's a poor mentality. All throughout history, the only thing they had to do was throw us a bone, and we'll cross on over we'll cross our people. That's what we do.
During the pandemic, we had to shut down the radio station for 3 months because of the pandemic.
Wow.
So imagine, if just think right now, we wouldn't even be here.
That's true.
Had to shut it down, all because of his negligence.
Yes, I agree. And a lot of them, Fauci, all them that was over the drugs and how it was killing people. And we know, like, we get this information, and it's like the information come out and people just ignore it. It was killing. The vaccine was, people that was vaccinated was dying faster than the people that wasn't. I never been vaccinated. I never had it either, but I did things not to get it. But still, let's do better, people.
And then what's funny is when the pandemic first came out, the first time it came out, they said, well, it's not gonna affect black people. But then more black people end up dying from it than anybody else.
They did, millions.
And I feel like they were just trying to kill off non-Trump supporters.
I feel it was like I feel like it was a way of them cleaning. They was the cleaners.
And you know what? And I really believe that the stuff that Trump did to kill us off, he did on purpose.
I agree. I believe they was doing like a cleaning. What's that crazy movie? A Purge.
Yep.
I feel like they were doing a purge. I really, really do, because all of the information that came out about the vaccine and how they was really practicing on people, and how it gave people kidney failure, and how it gave people it's some people that took that vaccine and they became like vegetables, and some became crippled, and some got diseases that they didn't have before they took it. So let you hear, this is some good stuff we say, y'all. If I could say amen, I'm saying amen to this. Think about it. Don't think about no stimulus check. Them people don't care about us. Them people don't care about us. And I'm gonna be honest, I see no one that I'm crazy about, but him. He has had in my time the worst effect on people as a president. Trump, I have never seen this in all my 25 years of being on this earth. I have not seen people act the way that they act since when Trump was in office, So, yeah, like you said, I don't care about the prostitutes and stuff like that. And they've been doing that, still doing that, and they're going to continue to do what, like you said, what rich, privileged people, especially them vanilla people, I'm sorry, do. So we'll be right back. If you all want to chime in, 708-223-8953, 708-223-8953. We'll be back with more.
Yeah, Rough Riders. Let's go. Shout out to you, Jilla, by the way, man. Let's get it. Bornrich, nigga. So, can I roll with you, baby? You wanna roll with me? You roll with a real nigga, baby. I got you. Shorty when I roll. One. Shorty when I roll. One. Two. One. Tell me that you roll. Shorty when I roll. Tell me that you rolling now. Shorty when I go. Tell me that you coming now. Shorty when I roll. Tell me that you rolling. Shorty when I go. Tell me that you coming. I want you always by my side. Don't leave. I want you always with me. Don't you never leave. Shorty when I roll. Tell me that you rolling now. Shorty when I go. Tell me that you coming. So when I leave, don't be mad at me. Told you come with me. You could be mad happy, say you want some cheese. No, you really like it. Don't you leave. You can lose your confidence, so baby, please. Know the man you got it, so roll with me. Now you know your atmosphere before we leave. Pay attention to up in here, and we agree. Put them drinks up in the air. Shawty, when I roll, tell me that you're rolling now. Shawty, when I go, tell me that you're coming now. Shawty, when I roll, tell me that you're rolling. Shawty, when I go, tell me that you're coming. I want you always by my side, don't leave. I want you always with me, don't you never leave. Shawty, when I roll, tell me that you're rolling now. Shawty, when I go, tell me that you're coming.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back right here to the Bornrich Show on IntellectualRadio.com, where we stream live 24/7 over 50. I'm sure it's more. Over 50 intellectual shows. And our slogan over here is feed your brain. Feed the positive stuff, y'all, so that it can have a positive outcome and a positive outlook, not negative things. But so again, I want to still make some announcements. You all make sure you still get the book Survive Through the Storm by Bornrich. Remember, August the 13th is the Forever Grateful Awards. It's gonna be big, 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 big. We're gonna definitely bring more details to about that. And then you all make sure that you follow Bornrich on Facebook and all platforms. Bornrich, get Bornrich apparel. He got socks, hat, shirts, hoodies, gym shoes. I think he got everything. Masks. He wear his stuff all the time. So you all want to support. Make sure you support. And then again, I appreciate Earl over here at IntellectualRadio.com. One of the most amazing a living legend, because everybody know Earl. Even my sons stepmom. She was like, "Oh yeah, I know Earl over there on Intellect. I used to be over there with somebody else. I don't remember the lady name, but she said, yeah, Earl is the man in the biz." I said, you right. So you all make sure you tune in 24/7. We got all kind of different shows for you over here. But I wanted to talk about this subject that I saw on Facebook. And this man, I feel like, made such a relevant point about um how you all dress your girls, and y'all expect men not to approach them and not he was saying that, I'm gonna play the clip. He was saying, y'all think we know that these are underage girls when y'all letting them have their cheeks hanging out, y'all buying their clothes, they breasts out. I mean, he said, we don't know that, we don't see that from behind. Y'all need to take responsibility for what you put on these kids. And then to me, I see people that's in church, and this is not judgmental. I'm just saying this is just the truth. Like, even church people, y'all let these little girls wear they chest out at 14. They have all that makeup on. I don't think nothing wrong with makeup, but it can make them look older. They have their boobs out. If they got boobs, they got kids got they build like a woman. Sometime in grammar school, my sister had an 11-year-old friend, was built like a brick house at 11. Men was after her at 11. I was like, wow, she what? I said, so I'm gonna let you all listen. If you all want to chime in on this subject, you could call in 708-223-8953. But I'm gonna play this clip right quick.
Hey yo, don't nobody know your daughter is 14, 15 years old, man. They don't. Especially when they see them wearing these tight ass shorts with their ass cheeks hanging out the goddamn shorts. Men see physical, we see it. We don't know she 15, 14, man. Sis, you don't see your daughter out there look like she having an ass out contest with you. You ain't gonna say nothing. Or you just gonna victimize the people that look at her. Ain't you the one that bought them motherfucking clothes? Huh? Ain't you the one that, man, check that shit. It's warm as hell, man. You got these little girls walking down the street. I'm riding down the block, seeing all the kids for the prom. Seems like all the little girls' prom dresses got their ass and their titties out. That's normal to you? You don't feel weird about that shit? You got grown men riding by, grown men with gray beards, looking at your little 12, 13, 14-year-old daughter. They ain't looking at you, looking at her ass. That don't bother you? Man, you need to get your shit together, man. Hey, yo.
Yeah, sorry, but I didn't even notice he had all that profanity in there. But he is frustrated, and I get his frustration. I get his frustration about, you all looking at them and calling them creeps, and y'all be saying, how can you look at a look, because she's not built like a little girl. You rarely see little flat chested little girls nowadays. Like back in the day when I was young, girls wasn't developed. I've been developed. I think I came out the womb developed. I ain't gonna lie. But that wasn't the norm. Most girls had flat chested. I don't know where all this body and stuff come from, but sometimes I look at people, and I look at them, and their daughters are gorgeous at 14, 13, 14, full face makeup and booty shorts, and they breast busty, and they breasts out, and they skirt super short. And I'm like, do they really think? And some of them have fathers. Some of them have the ones that I see, they have fathers in the home. And I'm like, they don't see they little girls going out like that, and they think that a man are looking at them as little bitty girls. They can't tell. You letting them wear a full face of makeup. You letting them have their booty cheeks out. Like I seen a little girl today. She had on a t-shirt. Beautiful little girl. She probably was like 16. To me, that's a little girl. She probably was like 16. She had on a t-shirt at work. I know she worked. Her mom have a beauty supply store, and she looked like she didn't have nothing on but a t-shirt. And her mama let her come outside like that. And I don't understand that. What you think about that, Earl? Because you a male, so you a man, about this subject, what he's saying as a man, that they want to ostracize the men because they look. He's saying, I don't even know that's a little girl probably until they walk up on them or tell them.
I think it's crazy. It's true. You have women now that girls nowadays, right? They look like you can't tell age nowadays. Nowadays you can't tell. You got girls in eighth, ninth grade. You can't tell. They dress like freaking adults. The majority of them.
Yeah,
And every now and then you'll see one that
look like
they
little
look
girl.
like their age, but they don't dress their age nowadays. Everybody got on stretch pants trying to show their body parts, and you can't tell the age nowadays.
Yeah, and you can see their underwear and every. I
It's
mean,
insane.
I agree with him. Y'all take response. Do better. Do better. Y'all think that's why these little girls getting snatched? They getting trafficked. I mean, they getting targeted. I seen stuff like this man was putting. He put he sprayed something on the shirt, and he put it on the girl's car. And if you touch that, you fall out. I mean, you got to watch out. You got to watch out for all of that. You got to watch out for your sick family members, your sick friends. You got to watch out for, because those are the ones who be closer to you. You got to watch out for just people walking down the street that are grab. I know, grab your kids. I had a friend that I was in high school with. This was a while ago, but I'm saying stuff like that. A group of guys just grabbed her and grabbed her and raped her. Just grab. Now, some people, I think that's sick. Some people, it don't matter what you wear, but I'm saying really think about that, you all. Really think about that you are putting your kids in danger when you allow them to come outside like that. Everybody do not have good intention. Everybody don't have pure minds. And some people looking at them with their booty cheeks hanging out, they can't tell. They can't tell. And even, I mean, I know it's little girls, but it's just me, y'all. I know we grown, and I know we're grown, but when your booty cheeks out, all I see is booty cheeks. All I see when I go to stuff, it ain't even a skirt, it's a handkerchief. And some of these women be upset. These men, they don't respect you. They're not going to take you serious. They're not going to do that. I understand costumes at concerts. I get all that, but a lot of women get upset when men treat them like a piece of meat. But when you present yourself as that, that's what they see. That's what they're going to treat you as. They're not really going to take you serious. I had my son is 23, and and we was together, and this young lady had her whole derriere out, and I could tell that the lady wanted him to pay attention. But I'm so glad. I ain't say he not a dude. He was like, mama, he was like, I don't like he said they'll play with them, but he said I don't like girls like that. I'm glad he don't do that. He said I don't like, so sometimes y'all think they be liking that, but they ain't gonna wife that. They might like it and play with it, and y'all start these kids off young like that. And it's because it's young mothers out here doing that too. But yeah, y'all come on, let's I thought that was great, a great topic, and I thought he broke that down really, really well. Sorry about the profanity, but I thought that was a great coming. That's why that was a great opinion coming from him. That's why we need our uncles back and our dads and our big brothers and our big cousins back in the day. They'll tell you you ain't coming outside with that on. I had uncles that schooled my aunties on dudes, and that's why they was bad. They was some bad chicks, because my uncles them schooled them on the game and on the gas. That's why they didn't get played like that. You might get played by them, not in a bad way, but they was intense with common sense. Let me say that, like Judge Toller. They was intense with common sense. That's why I love my aunts. I carry myself a certain way because of them. So I thought that was good. So I feel like you all need to be mindful how you dress, even your toddlers. They even have toddlers in little belly blouses and little bitty shorts that they look grown. Y'all think people not looking at toddlers? I mean, it's people around. I see y'all dressing even the babies too grown. They got this contest that come on Facebook where dad versus mom, and dad always win. They always dress their kids really cute in their age, and mamas got them with them. It's different kind of. It's in swoops that's appropriate for girls, but they got grown swoops, weave, ponytail weaves, bellies, chains, big, I mean tight little pants. I say, why would you dress your baby girl like that? Everybody not looking at even the little toddlers like that. Some toddlers you can see get bodies. They gonna have bodies because they bodies already like they mama. I seen. I got. It's a girl I know. Her toddler already built like her. So let's be cognizant of that, you all. Let's take care of our kids better, especially our girls. Let's look out for them. So after this break, I'll be right back, and we're going to talk about some relationship topics. Don't go nowhere.
Uh-huh. I like this. Bornrich. I didn't wanna go the wrong way. I just wanna live with my babe. I don't wanna fight no more, don't wanna argue no more, don't wanna fight no more, baby. I didn't wanna go the wrong way. I just wanna live with my babe. I don't wanna fight no more, don't wanna argue no more, don't wanna fight no more, baby. We been together for a while. I done made you man that smile. You the only one I want. You the only one I need. When I was broke, you was there for me. When you was broke, I was there for you. Other people had no clue what me and you been through. I didn't want to go the wrong way. From that confusion, babe. Should have been at the crib at 8. But now you mad at me. We could have sat down and prayed. Now we going separate ways. Now I'm playing pool with Jay. I didn't want to go the wrong way. I just wanna live with my babe. I don't wanna fight no more, don't wanna argue no more, don't wanna fight no more, baby. I didn't wanna go the wrong way. I just wanna live with my babe. I don't wanna fight no more, don't wanna argue no more, don't wanna fight no more, baby. I didn't wanna go the wrong way. I just wanna live with my babe. I just wanna fight no more, don't wanna argue no more, don't wanna fight no more, baby. I didn't wanna go the wrong way.
Hey. Yeah, I don't know. I know that's right. I just want to lay with my babe. That's our brother, friend, host, Born Rich. Go the wrong way. He just want to lay with his babe. Y'all make sure y'all check out the book Surviving Through the Storm. Awesome Family Man. He definitely want to lay with his babe. I was telling somebody, I think yesterday I was talking about Rich. And I'm not saying no one's perfect, but I'm only could speak from what I see. And I do not gaslight people. I do not talk about him because he born rich. I'm blessed to be on every platform. He bring me on every. It's just by the grace of God that He's seen favor in me, and I just want to say that where his wife concerned, he's very respectable, and that's very different for artists. Normally, I see what I see. I see these artists, and been I dated in the business and stuff like that. He is very respectful where his wife is concerned. He is definitely a family man. Spend time with his wife, post his wife, uplift his wife. Um, very affectionate with his wife, very respectful outside of her being with us. I've seen women throw their booty at him. Me personally, I only could speak what I've seen. I've never seen him give in to that. He's always been, you can take pictures and stuff, but I just never seen him be this disrespectful. And I love what he say. I don't want to be out here embarrassing my wife. That's rare. I don't want to embarrass my wife. So kudos to that brother. I appreciate him and the example that he carry in that way. And it's just I love seeing that because I got uncles and they very respectful where their wives are concerned. They great family men. So when I see young men, he's a young man. He's not no old dude. He's young. Out here representing and raising him and his wife are young, raising their family and son in college, never been to jail, good kids. They teach them in the right way as far as teaching them how to pray and how to be Christians. And, so shout out to the rich family, you all. Now I want to talk about, I don't know, Earl, I already know you wouldn't do this. I don't even have to ask you would you do this. I wish we had visual. We don't, but it's a new trend trying to hop up with men and they significant others getting matching nails. Yes, I got pictures. They get matching nails. Like the girl get black and white. The girl, they get their nails done together and they get matching nails. It's not like the guy on here. He don't have any nails on, but they got matching almost nail color and art. I I I asked a few people. I'm gonna go on here. I asked a few people. I asked, would you do this as men? Would you go? Or would you go and get matching nail art with your wife?
I wouldn't get matching. I wouldn't get nothing done to my nails. Period.
Uh,
All I do is clean them. That's it. Clean them and cut them. That's it. No, no,
just-
no polish. None of that. No. So no real man would, in my opinion.
it's like they trying to attack, especially I'm serious, y'all. It's like the attack of the black man. It's like they trying to feminize men. So, but I see black men, a lot of black men to me. I'm used to white. I'm gonna be honest. I'm used to white men painting their nails when they golfed. I'm used to them getting tattoos and all them ears open. Certain things I grew up seeing only the white. And no shade, but it's true. I only seen them do as far as to their body and to their hands, you know. But even just looking at all these dudes that paint their nails, and now they got where they having matching nails as couples. I think that's a little bit much. I think that's a little bit much. It's like you all trying to take the masculinity away from our men and we just follow suit. That's what I don't understand. We just follow suit. He got nail art on the ones. You all go and look at it. You can Google it, look it up. He got nail art on his nails and painted designs. But this a new trend they trying to put out. I think it's crazy. If you all want to call in and talk about that a little bit, 708-223-8953, you can. It's a guy who said, H no. That it gay as H. He said I wasn't born with the tendencies of having long hair, weave, skinny jeans, spandex pants, arching my eyes, or painting my nails. And this is what he said. This is his opinion. This particular guy, Damon Johnson. He said all LeBron James fan does all that stupid ass. I'm like, oh wow. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, but I do agree. This new generation of guys, your clothes is a little too tight. Fitted clothes. I believe in, getting your clothes tailored and looking nice, but like stretch pants, you know, look stretch pants and some of these like we used to call them floods. That's the 60s. You know, some of them the people in the guys used to wear flooded pants in the 60s. I don't know if they did that because they had to. Um but yeah, I feel like they trying to feminize our men, right? Do you see that a lot? It's like the
Yeah,
clothes and
yeah.
the prints, and it's like they trying to take away the manhood. Cause back in the day, y'all, when
Mm.
you used to see black people, black men and women, we carried a certain air about us. That's why people wanted to be like us. We were setting the trends. We were setting the styles. We was setting the hells and the clothes. I mean, and now we just follow suit along with. I just don't get it. I'm like bewildered about that. It's really confusing. I thought now if you a stud, I could see you getting something like that, but just a guy and a woman, we don't have to match like that, boo. Um, Matching clothes is fine, but matching nails is a nay nay. It's a no no. Okay. Again, you all, I'm gonna say some of the ladies who were. Thank you all so much for joining the show tonight. I'm gonna say tonight at Joe's, you all, the new Joe's Bar and Grill. They're having First Fridays, the Love and Laughter Experience. So if you all are not doing that tonight, go head over to 90 West 53rd Avenue in Maryville, Indiana, at the new Joe's. I will be there tonight. I ain't been outside. We celebrating my friend's BB sister Dana's birthday as well. They got singers, comedians. They got Lamar Creation, dope artist. Chanel, she's on the show. She has a show here. Chablis is hosted by Tony Schofield. So I think it's just like $20 or $25 to get in, you all. So you all, if you're not doing anything, it's Friday night. Grown people, we don't have to worry about gunshots ringing out. This is a grown people's event. That's what I love. So if you're not doing nothing, come on out tonight and enjoy the show. And I just want to say, I'm looking at all my pictures before I end right quick. I'm looking at all my pictures that's coming back to me. I've been in radio now a year. And when I tell you, I was laughed at. People thought I was coming in it for the wrong reasons, which whatever reason is my reason, but it's something that I wanted to do since for at least 5 years. I just didn't know how to go about it because a lot of people wasn't doing Facebook shows and not a lot and radio shows like they do now that is oversaturated. But still, I just think about all the people that I met uh within a year. I've already been on 106.3, 102.3. I've already been over here on intellectualradio.com, iHeart radio station, underground hitters, and that's due to even God putting giving me favor with Bornrich. He just pulled me on everything. We connected as sister and brother in that way. And I was on other platforms as well. I'm not going to mention them, but I was on other platforms, and I had my own show, which is going to start back, called Vita Talks and Car Chronicles. And I got great reception doing those. I did those first. I met so many wonderful people. I sang for Really D. That is Kanye West's producer. That was due to I could say one of the ladies I was working with. She put me on to that, so I appreciate that. And I'm just appreciative right now. I'm appreciative for where I am. I've been nominated on two different shows, and come to find out, you all, I did win an award on one show, on the Ambitious Awards show, which I think is July the 15th. I'll come back, and it's in July. I didn't even know that until last night. And I only been doing this a year. And it's not because they only see my work. You know what I'm saying? I'm not paying my way in any kind of way. And believe me, I might be my age, but when I first came in, I felt like a piece of meat. I'm like, mm-mm. You all don't do it that way. Do it the integral way. Come in. I love women that's educate themselves, and men, young men, educate yourself. Don't get high and drunk. You all be sober. take what people are going through with Diddy, take that as an example. Stop going to get high and drunk at these parties where these people can put you in bandit positions and they have stuff over you. That's happening. It's been happening since Marilyn Monroe and all them was out. This is nothing new. Okay, so you all make sure that you join us next Friday, 8 p.m. right here on the Bornrich Show on IntellectualRadio.com. Make sure you tune in because they have something streaming live 24/7, over 50 intellectual radio shows. If you want to get a show here, call in, inbox Earl on Facebook. You all make sure you check out Born Rich Apparel, get his book, Survive Through the Storm, Reveal Magazine. Show, our Forever Grateful Award show is August the 13th. It's going to be phenomenal. Follow me on Ovita Ivy on Facebook. Follow me, Brown Sugar 19358 on Instagram, because I'm just that sweet, y'all. You want bookings? Inbox me. We got great prices over here. Enjoy your Friday. If you're not doing nothing, go over there, head over to Joe's. It's going to be a good time. Enjoy your Friday. Good night. Thank you so much for joining the show tonight. Rich will be back next week. Thank you again, Earl. Good night, y'all.
I'm riding around in my Benz,